Here we are, E3 is underway, but before we get to the really big announcements happening this year, I wanted to talk about something that's probably gonna get drowned out amidst the big announcements, and that is there's a new My Hero Academia game. This new My Hero Academia game seems to be an open world game. There are several hints pointing towards that fact, but before you get too excited, one, it is a mobile game, and two, there's no guarantee that you'll ever be able to play it. Now, I don't mean to downplay this game by saying, hey, it's a mobile game. I know a lot of you guys enjoy them, that's totally fine. For me personally though, it all kind of breaks down when you ask them a couple of questions. More specifically, how does it play? And how does it monetize? The game itself looks great. What you're looking at right now, it's the announcement trailer, and you can see there's a lot of flashy animations. Mobile games have looked great for quite a while now. But with every video game, mobile or not, it's important to look past the graphics and ask the questions, hey, how does it play? How does it monetize? Is this actually a fun game? Like, I've been burned out enough times. Is this something actually worth getting excited about? Because I've been burned enough times by flashy graphics or flashy animations, and especially a flashy license like My Hero Academia. I've seen plenty of reactions from fellow YouTubers. I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed by most of them. It's the anime gaming cycle all over again. It's people getting hyped because it's the My Hero Academia license, not asking the tough questions, not being reasonable, not waiting for gameplay or any of that stuff, just being like, yes, My Hero Academia, I'm totally gonna pre-order and stuff. That's how we get Jump Force, guys. It could 100% be a great game, but if you look past the graphics, how does it play and how does it monetize? We don't have the answers for these questions yet. Even if we look at one of the biggest mobile games in anime gaming history, probably the biggest one, Dragon Ball Legends, the gameplay was sort of revolutionary for a mobile game. It played completely different from anything up to that point, but even that got a bit repetitive at the end. And what motivates people to get back to the game, it's not the combat itself. There's some strategy there, but there's also like just a lot of stats, right? You just level up to get stronger and your attacks deal more damage. So at the end of the day, what mainly motivates players to come back, it's, you know, getting those rare cards, those sparking cards. I bet it felt great for Afro Senju when he got this sparking boo. The dopamine rush, man, those chemicals being released into your brain, that's an awesome feeling. But that's unfortunately also the predatory nature of mobile games, and I can't help but feel a little bit disgusted by feeling that way myself, you know? Because if you break it down, what's this card good for? What's it really worth? It's an amazing piece of art, but it's just a digital goodie. It's a card that has some stats that might help me play this game more so I can get more cards. In the end, that feels kind of pointless. And what's worse is that the values in the card, they can be manipulated in a way that makes you feel that much more rewarded when you get the card or when you use it. These games are built in a way that makes you feel good for getting this rare stuff and encourages you to spend more money on them, which then feeds into our second question, how does it monetize? Well, that's precisely how Dragon Ball Legends monetizes. So EVA Legends, which from the get-go seemed like a really, really awesome promise, for me personally fell down this hole where the gameplay got repetitive, so how does it play wasn't really a satisfying answer to me anymore. And how does it monetize? Well, you know my feelings on the matter. So I guess until we have those questions answered for this new My Hero Academia game, I cannot just go, whoa, it's a new My Hero Academia game. Even the open world stuff, it's been hinted at, it's not really confirmed. It's mainly coming from these two screenshots. Deku is running around town, Deku is standing on a rooftop. Those are very strong indicators that this could be an open world My Hero game. But, you know, they're just hints for now. And there's also a very big chance that you will never be able to play this. So this game is being developed by a Chinese company, and in China, copyright law works very differently, in the sense that it doesn't really exist. And when I saw this for the first time, I thought, hey, who's publishing this? Because from last I remember, Bandai Namco holds the My Hero license, right? At least they did last year. They released One's Justice, so that was definitely them. Looking at the trailer, looking at the website, I can't see the Bandai Namco logo anywhere. And if Bandai still holds the license, they cannot publish this anywhere outside of China. At the bottom right corner of the website, you do see copyright Horikoshi and Shueisha. Horikoshi is the author of the manga, Shueisha is the publisher of the manga. But as far as video games go, as far as publishing video games go, you gotta have the Bandai Namco logo in there. The way it works with most video game licenses is that first a publisher acquires a license and then they have to publish a game every year to maintain that license. That's how it works with Dragon Ball, that's how it works with Naruto. Some anime properties are different, but I would guess My Hero is the same. I could be wrong, but that's usually how it works. You have to release a game every year. And if this was a Bandai Namco published game, that would mean, hey, this year we're getting a mobile game. That's what's happening with Naruto as well. Afro Senju, I don't mean to put Afro Senju on blast here. It's the second time I mention him, but I promise I have nothing but love for the guy. Afro put out a video talking about the next Naruto game, and that sort of sparked a bigger conversation, and everyone was posting videos on what they wanted the next Naruto game to be.
We're due for another Naruto game. If you didn't know how this works, there's a new Naruto game every year because of licensing and stuff like that. We just get one every year. We don't know by the publisher. We know about the information once the initial trailer comes out, but it's right around that time.
That's one of the videos where he talks about the licensing stuff for Naruto games. They have to make a new Naruto game every year if they want to keep the Naruto license. So he starts speculating, every other channel starts speculating on what the new Naruto game might be. Everyone starts spewing out their wishes. Oh, I want an MMORPG where you can travel from different villages and choose your bloodline. Like, that's the most original idea anyone's ever come up with, except every Naruto fan has come up with that idea ever since they watched Naruto. And I thought, yeah, I should maybe make a video on this, but the obvious answer was always mobile game. Right? And now there you go. Yes, the answer is a mobile game. They're making a mobile game this year. All of this to say that if the My Hero Academia game is indeed published by Bandai Namco, then that's probably the My Hero Academia game that we're getting this year, which probably also means we're not gonna see One's Justice 2 for a while. If you make a My Hero 2's Justice joke in the comments, I am banning you for life. Who am I kidding? I've done the same joke 1,000 times. My point being, this My Hero Academia game looks great, because it's got good graphics. Gameplay-wise, I don't know. Monetization-wise, I don't know. I don't even know if anyone's gonna be able to play it because I don't see the Bandai Namco logo in here. Does Bandai even want the My Hero Academia license anymore? I mean, One's Justice sold 500,000 copies, and they put out that tweet saying, hey, 5,000 and 500,000 copies, woohoo! As if it was a big celebration, but 500,000 copies isn't that much. Unless the game was developed on a really, like, small budget, if it was really cheap to produce, then yeah, I can see that being a success. But a big company like Bandai Namco selling 500,000 copies of a game, I wouldn't say it's a guarantee that they want to keep making My Hero Academia games. So there's also a chance that Bandai is just dropping the license, I don't know. I'm not inside the biz, but hey, if anyone at Bandai Namco that works in licensing, like, I'd love to have a chat. I'd love to understand this stuff a lot better, and, you know, I'm willing to learn. I'd love to hear you out. Everyone else, please don't be a sheep. Please do not defend this game because you haven't seen this game yet. I know that it's a My Hero Academia and everyone's gonna get a little bit upset because I wasn't super hyped about it. But how can you be when you haven't really played the game yet? The way for us to get really good anime games in the future isn't for you to just buy every single anime game that appears. It's by having you pick and choose the quality products and buying those and those alone, and not dumping money into everything that has All Might in it. And I say All Might, I could say Goku, I could say Naruto, I could say whatever. The license cannot be the selling point for the game. There has to be something more. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep getting mediocre anime games forever. But these are happy fun times. E3 is about to go down, and I can't wait for Microsoft. Microsoft's gonna have a lot of stuff. So stay tuned for the channel. I'm gonna be bringing you the E3 from the eyes of an anime fan, and every anime news that comes out of it, we'll have it for sure here on the channel. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.